Yo, what's good, people? Want to talk to y'all real quick. I gotta make these videos shorter. Just get straight to the point. Why it's not a good idea to want to be chased. I think people don't realize that if someone's chasing you, it might feel good and all that shit, but in reality, it means that you don't want them. Because if you did, you would pursue back, which would make them not chasing you by default. It would make them pursuing you. Because chasing and pursuing is pretty much the same thing. The only difference is if the other person who is being pursued is not pursuing back. That's when it becomes chasing, right? So it's the same thing. Chasing, pursuing is the same thing. The only difference is when someone pursues, the other person is not pursuing back. That's when it becomes chasing. So you got to ask yourself, do you really want to be chased? Because if you do, that means you don't really like the person. You don't really want the person. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, it might feel good because a person like you, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it feels way better to be pursued by somebody you like that makes you want to pursue back. See, if you like somebody, you're going to want to pursue back. Therefore, they're not going to be chasing you because it's no longer chasing, it's pursuing because you are pursuing back. Same vice versa. It's the same thing vice versa. If you like somebody, you would want them to like you back. So why don't people see this vice versa when it comes to so-called being chased? It's the same thing. Why would I want a woman pursue me that I don't want back? It might feel good, yeah, I get it, but not better than a woman that actually makes me want to pursue her back. That's way better. A woman that is pursuing me that makes me want to pursue her back, try to like her and shit. How is that? That's not even close. It's not even close, people. So once again, people are not thinking, they're not using their brains. Everybody say they want to be chased, blah, blah, blah. Do you really know what that means? That means that you don't like the person back. That's all that means, man. So if that's what you want, if you want to be chased by a bunch of people, then by all means, knock your socks off. And some of y'all are going to say, well, nah, I just want to be chased. Okay, then you want to be liked by people that is not. When you like somebody, by default, you're going to want to pursue them back. No way around it. No way around it. So therefore, it's impossible for someone to chase you that you like. I'm going to say that again. It's impossible for someone to chase you that you like, because chasing and pursuing is the same thing until the person that's being pursued pursues back. That's what makes it different. That's what makes it not chasing and makes it pursuing. The problem is everybody wants to be worshipped instead of loved. And to me, being worshipped does not feel better than loved. It just doesn't, because being worshipped could be fake. It could be motives behind it. It could be a lot of shit behind why someone so-called is worshiping you or whatever. But really what it really boiled down to is people just want to be liked by a lot of people instead of one person. That's what it boiled down to. And I'm not even going to get into no more of that. I think I touched on this video enough. I'm going to let it ride into the next one. Remember, people, when someone is chasing you, that means you don't really want them, because you would pursue back, which would ultimately make them chasing you become pursuing you, because now you're coming back at them. Chasing is when nobody's coming back the other way. If that's what y'all want, go ahead. But to me, it's a waste of time. To me, I'd much rather have a woman that makes me want to talk to her or whatever, instead of, yeah, I just got all these women on deck, I don't like none of them, or all these men on deck. A woman saying this, I got all these men on deck, but I don't like none of them, but they chase me and it feels good. Ain't no fucking way that you think that feels better than having a dude that you really want pursuing you. How's that better? If it is better, then you just like being worshipped and not loved. Because when it comes to love, that means you like that person back just as much as they like you. When it comes to being worshipped, you're worshipped. Like you're God. You're above them and all that, and you don't really like them. Because it's impossible for someone that you like, that likes you the same, to worship you, because you're going to give back. So it's no longer being worshipped, because you're giving just as much energy to them that they're giving to you. So therefore it's no longer worship. But when it's just you, I'm just high almighty. Look at my Instagram. I'm a supermodel. Look at these guys thirsting for me. That's what it's all about, people. They want to be worshiped more than loved. And that goes for men too. So I'm letting this shit ride, man. I'm ready to go eat and lift a little bit of weights real quick. And that's it, man. Y'all have a good weekend, man. I hope y'all do anyway. And yeah, man, think about that shit, man. When it comes to this being chased shit, you're basically saying you like getting attention from someone that doesn't intrigue you enough to give them attention back. That's why it's called chased. Because if they intrigued you enough for you to want to give effort back, it would no longer be chased. It would be pursuing. It would be them pursuing you, because now you're pursuing back. Or you could say chasing both ways. You could do that if y'all want to use these words, whatever. You could say chasing both ways, but now it's pursuing. Chasing is a one-sided thing. All right? So if that's what you want, by all means, do it. If you just want to be liked by people and you don't want to deal with someone you like back, that's on you. I don't see how that's better than dealing with someone that likes you just as much as the people who so-called worship you, but you like them back just as much. I don't see how that's better than, I don't like none of these 200,000-pound women, but they worship me. How's that better than a woman that you really like? Let's say Beyonce pursuing me, and then there's 200,000-pound women pursuing me, but I'm not gonna fuck with them. Y'all trying to tell me that pursuing, or the Beyonce situation of back and forth pursuing, is better than 200,000-pound women who like me? Come on, man, stop this shit, man. Or translation, if you're a woman, 200 bums pursuing you versus a solid ass dude that you like pursuing you and you pursuing back. You trying to tell me that's better? All right. Do you, man. I'm out of here.